Dear students, welcome to virtual classroom of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. I am Sreekumar. The class is for 9th standard students. Subject is mathematics. Let me begin the class.
Dear students, we are starting with a new construction related to circle. The new construction is of in circle of a triangle. That means a triangle is there. उसके अंदर एक सर्कल को बिठाना है. Simple. But you have only one chance to draw. So you should know the center to draw the circle. So locating the center, then draw the circle. The center should be in such a way that whichever be the format of our triangle हमेशा ऐसा थोड़ी रहता है. Sorry. Triangle can be like this also. तो इसके अंदर सर्कल बिठाना है. Triangle can be like this also. So there should be a technique for knowing the center at which we can draw a circle with a particular radius so that it touches here, it touches here, it touches here, and a beautiful circle is inserted inside the circle which we have named as in circle. That is our program in this video. Chalo, thoda what is told in the textbook, what is there to study, we will see. It is given that certain properties which you have studied in the previous years are coming in use. One of the property that you should remember now is about angle bisectors. What's it? Angle bisectors. What are angle bisectors? As the name indicates, it will be the angle bisectors will be the line bisecting the angle. Here the angle bisector will divide the angle equally. This will become x, this will become x. You have studied how to draw it. If you draw angle bisectors of all the three angles of a triangle, it will meet at a point, in the meeting point, or they are concurrent. That is one thing you should remember. Angle bisectors of a triangle are concurrent. Second thing you have to do, understand or remember, which you have studied in 7th standard, whenever you make an angle bisector to an angle, and if you draw perpendicular from the sides of the angle, this distance will be equal. At any point you draw a perpendicular to this side and a perpendicular to this side, these perpendiculars will be equidistant from the side. So one thing you should remember this, second thing you should remember this. If they are equidistant, in this case these are angle bisectors, the dotted lines. They meet at a point which is concurrence or point of meeting, and these distances to the side of the triangle, this is congruent to this because this is the angle bisector. This is congruent to this because this is the angle bisector. That means all these perpendiculars drawn from the center of the triangle to the side are equidistant or concurrent. अगर ये जो हमारा previous knowledge सच है, हमको मालूम है, in that situation we can simply say that IP is equal to IR is equal to IQ. Then why can't you draw a circle taking this as radius? Naturally, that triangle, that circle will be touching here, touching here and touching here, and when completed it will look like a circle inside the triangle which we have named as incircle. Itna hi hai, theoretically, and the knowledge is from previous year. But what is new here? You have to do it. You have to draw a circle which touches the sides of a triangle which is called incircle. For that you have to make the triangle and do it in the exam. Drawing a triangle in the given measurement either by SSS, SA or ASA, all those we have studied in 7th standard. So triangle you know to draw. Angle bisector you have studied in 6th standard, that also you should know. Drawing a circle when the center is given is just a matter of time because it is very simple with a compass. चलो मैं आपके लिए कुछ बना के, कुछ नहीं, अपना incircle बना के दिखाने का कोशिश करूँगा. So for that I need geometry box. चलो मेरा डिजिटल ज्योमेट्री बॉक्स में से कॉम्पस निकालता हूँ, फिर स्केल निकालता हूँ. इतना तो मिनिमम चाहिए कोई भी कंस्ट्रक्शन में. चलो लेट इट बी हियर एट इट्स कन्वीनियंस. चलो let me read the question. What is the question? Construct PQR, and I know that without rough diagram it will go wrong. Construct PQR. PQR, ठीक है. PQ is equal to 6 centimeter, Q is equal to 35 degree, QR is equal to 5.5 centimeter. .5 centimeter. PQ is given as 6 centimeter, Q is 35 degree, QR is 5.5 centimeter. Okay, this one you have to draw first before beginning the concept of incircle. Okay, so let me start with the QR as base. QR is of 5.5 centimeter. Q and R, and it is 5.5 centimeter. Then I need a 35 degree angle. Chalo, I need protractor then. This is my protractor, and it is 35 degree from here. Tick. Okay, this is an angle of 35 degree. And it is Q. Now another 6 centimeter to P. From here to P is 6 centimeter. Okay. Now I can join R with P. This is P. Now PQR is constructed. This work of making PQR is over. But draw in circle is remaining. For that we need to make angle bisectors. It will meet at a point. From there you will draw perpendicular. That perpendicular distance you will be using for drawing the incircle. चलो एंगल बाइसेक्टर बनाता हूँ. How to make angle bisectors you have studied in 6th standard. Okay. First thing to do is any two angle bisector will do. Why? Because two lines will meet at a point. That point will be the point of third bisector also. In order to get a point you need only two lines. So draw a angle like this. Almost, if for saving time I am using the same measurement here. Okay. Then increase the size of the compass. I think you remember all these exercise which you have studied earlier. Put an arc here, tilt the compass, take it to the other side, rotate it, neatly place it. The first one was drawn little small. We'll redraw that. Okay. We got a point for angle bisector. The same way here also. Change the length, already I have changed. Draw an arc here. Okay. Now the next work is to draw the bisectors from each vertex. It should go through the point of intersection of both arc, then only accuracy will come. And for me, as I told you always, managing this digital scale is a tough job. So there is every chance for my measurement going wrong. Let it be, follow what I am doing. Because this jerk cannot be managed, jerk of the scale. There is another way of drawing. I will try that this time because for accuracy I need that. If not, it will not come out. You will be drawing with scale and it will be easy for you to draw, and you know it to draw. Here I will be drawing it like this. It can be sent through the point of intersection easily. Another from here through the point of intersection. Okay, so I got a point of intersection of two angle bisectors. Now this point where they both meet is the incenter, or the point of concurrence. It is called incenter. And from here the distance to each side must be equal. That is the principle used. If it is not equal, it is because our drawing is wrong. By principle, it should be equal. If I measure here, it is almost perpendicular. I should take, it should be equal. Now the easiest way of doing or checking it is, we will draw the circle. While drawing the circle, we will come to know that how correct we are in our drawing. Understood? For that, circle will help you. Otherwise, you have to draw perpendicular from here. Means I will show you how to draw perpendicular to it. Any two sides will do. For example, increase this, mark here. You will mark here, one here, and will turn to this side and mark here, and take the compass, keep here, just increase this and mark here. Take the compass to other point, mark here, again with ruler. Here I am taking this for saving time. Connect this point to this, this is the perpendicular. Understood? And that perpendicular will be having same equidistant from to other sides also. So if you draw a circle taking that distance of perpendicular to the center, perpendicular from the center to the side as radius, and if you draw a circle, it will automatically fit as an incircle provided your measurement of measurements and your construction is perfectly alright. That is the principle. Okay. Now, keeping the compass at the center, you have to measure the length of the perpendicular to the side and should draw the circle. When you draw the circle, it will be just touching the sides of the given. I was going to change the color. Okay, it will be giving a circle within the triangle. Understood? So thereby you will be drawing or getting an incircle. That is a mechanism or principle. You will get it more perfect and accurate when you draw, because your compass and pencil will be more accurate than on screen pencil and compass. So this is the construction what we call as incircle. Let me go ahead for next important construction given. You will practice this as much as possible and you will become expert in this. The next kind or next type of construction is Circum Circle. As the name indicates, circumference you have heard. Circumference is the boundary or perimeter like. Circum Circle is a circle around a triangle. So how it will look like? There can be a triangle and the circle will be covering all these three vertices of triangle. For that also you should get a center, at the center of the circle, which is equidistant to these vertices. So that can happen by applying certain principles which you have already learned in previous years. What are they? That is what is the most interesting thing now. Last in circle you made because you were aware about or you were knowing about angle bisector perpendicular from a point to the line or any side in the case of a triangle, and you also know the property that every point on the angle bisector is equidistant from the sides of the angle. In the case of circum circle, we know the property of perpendicular bisectors of the sides of a triangle. They also meet at a point, and that particular point will be equidistant from the end points of the sides of the triangle or the vertex of the triangle. What is the principle we studied? If you draw a perpendicular bisector of a line segment, roughly drawing for you, this is the perpendicular. You take any point on this perpendicular bisector and connect it to the end points of the side. These two sides will be congruent. The length of this line segment connecting a point on the perpendicular to the end point of the line segment will be congruent. You have studied and you have experimented. That principle is used here. How is it? PQR is a triangle, and this one and this one are perpendicular bisectors of the sides, and they meet at a point. They are concurrent, and if you measure the distance from this point to any vertex of this triangle, you will see that, or you will wonder that they are congruent. Then why can't we take this as radius and draw a circle passing through P, Q and R, which we have named as circum circle. In the earlier case, the circle was inside the triangle, so it was named as in circle. This time the circle is touching the vertices of triangle and the triangle is inside. So a triangle is covered by a circle. So let us go for its construction. And we know the principle used. I would like to repeat it. One principle is a perpendicular bisector and its drawing. Second principle is that every point on the perpendicular bisector is equidistant from the end points of the line segment. Okay, with this principle we will be drawing circum circle. To draw a circum circle of a triangle, first of all you should know to draw a triangle according to the given instruction which you have studied in 7th standard. Here it is given that the triangle name is DEF and it is given that DE is 4.2 centimeter, angle D is 60 degree and angle E is 70 degree. This type of construction you have studied. Now for the convenience of drawing, I will be redrawing this rough diagram DEF. This I have told you before also. And DE will be marked here as 4.2, this one. And D will be 60 degree and E will be 70 degree. Now, construction of such a triangle is not a new thing for you. You know about it. So I am not giving you any explanation or anything about it. I am directly drawing it for you. Okay, I need to draw DE first, which is of 4.2 centimeter. Then with the help of 4.2 centimeter. This is DE. With the help of protractor, I can measure an angle of 60 degree, which starts from here. It is here. For the matter of convenience and saving time, I am simply drawing this through this point, and it is accurate. Another angle, which is E of 70 degree. Keep it here. This time I will be using the left side scale of protractor, and it reaches here. And I have to draw and locate F with the help of this measurement, which will go through this point, and it is DEF. F can be marked here. So what we got is triangle according to the measurement given. What is next? Next step is drawing circum circle. For that we should find out perpendicular bisectors of any two sides which will meet at a point. So to draw a perpendicular bisector of a line segment, you have studied in 6th standard, that principle you will be using. From the end points of the line segment of each perpendicular bisector to be drawn, take a measurement with a compass more than half of it and draw arc on both sides. Take the compass to the other side, tilt it accordingly, bring it over here, mark an arc over here, mark an arc on the other side. If you draw a line connecting these two intersecting points of the arc, you will get a perpendicular bisector. So let me draw that before proceeding. Okay, the same way any other side you can select one of the other side. Let me take this side for finding out perpendicular bisector of it. Now I need to connect these two points of intersection. Correct? So I got a point over here, which is the intersection of two perpendicular bisectors. Which is that point? That point is this. Understood? Now, if you use compass and draw a circle in such a way that touching the vertices, it will be possible for you now. For that, the compass to be picked from here, put it here in the common center and take distance to any one of the vertex and draw the circle. That is a way of doing it. So let me do that. You got a circle passing through the three vertices of the triangle. This circle is named as Circum Circle. What's it? It is Circum Circle. You will be practicing it. What more?
Now click on the subscription button below to subscribe the channel, then the bell button to get the notifications of the new videos. Thank you.
While practicing it and doing it at home, you will be doing all the sums given as a practice sums in your textbook exercise. Along with that, you will be doing filling the blanks of this particular chart. What happens in the case of an equilateral triangle, then an isosceles triangle and a scalene triangle? When you draw an incenter, and what will happen if you try to draw while drawing the circumcenter, while drawing the incenter and then drawing the incircle, what happens inside an equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle and scalene triangle? You will be comparing and filling this table, which is a good exercise for you. Why? Because it will give a clear-cut picture about how the incenter and circumcenter changes its position according to the type of triangle. Understood? So this I am leaving to you because you have to do and fill it. Okay, going ahead, little more information about this. Whenever you have to draw an incircle, you need to draw a triangle which is touching the circle from inside, each side of the circle, and for that you will be drawing angle bisectors, minimum 2 angle bisectors. Whenever you have to draw circumcircle of a triangle which passes through the vertices of a triangle, you will be drawing at least 2 perpendicular bisectors of any 2 sides. And while filling for filling the table just shown before, when you draw different types of different angle, acute angle, right angle and obtuse angle to triangle, you will come to know that the circumcenter changes its position according to the type of angle. In an acute angle, circumcenter will be always inside, And in the case of a right angle, the circumcenter will shift on to the hypotenuse, and in the case of an obtuse angled triangle, the circumcenter will go out. I mean, it will be in the exterior of the triangle. But as far as incenter of any triangle is concerned, it always lies interior of the triangle. This is conclusion, but this conclusion you will not by heart. ये आपको feel होने के लिए आप टेक्स्ट बुक का एक्सरसाइज का हर एक सम करेंगे, हर एक एक्सरसाइज, हर एक क्वेश्चन आंसर करेंगे by drawing. At that time you will compare with this statement and will conclude. हाँ ठीक है, this way it is. And this chapter is about circle. As I told you before, circle is one of the master figure in geometry. Maybe because circular shape, spherical shape, the shape of earth, the shape of all such extraterrestrial and universal objects are having connection, and everything managed within that 360 degree, that circle has got this many number of properties. So you have lot of activity in this lesson. You have to draw equilateral triangle to experiment with what happens in equilateral triangle. You have to draw in circle, circumcircle. Many things you have to do. You have to do. That is the main important thing. While doing, you have to observe and conclude and understand about what happens to the angle bisectors of an equilateral triangle. What happens to the perpendicular bisectors if it is in an equilateral triangle? All such small things you should take it as a question in your mind, that I will check these things while drawing and get the conclusion. And you can take the measurement of from the incenter to the side, from the circumcenter to the vertex, and you can even draw all three angle bisectors, all three perpendicular bisectors, and check how accurately it comes. So you take I would say you take one full week time for drawing all these things and be very clear about it. It will help you. Thank you.